Before we get into today's video and get cleaning, I would like to take the time to thank Yesoul for sponsoring today's video. We are reviewing their Yesoul G1S Plus indoor cycling bike, and I am so excited to be sharing this with you guys because, like I mentioned in my last few videos, I am working on my mental health, and one of the ways that I am doing that for the year 2024 is including fitness with it. Getting into this bike, so in the next clips I will show you the QR code that they provide for you to download the app, and once you download the app you can literally navigate anywhere that Yesoul has to offer. There are so many different classes that you can take. I've found my girl and I'm sticking by her because every morning I wake up and I do my 20-minute fresh mood start to my day, and it's literally the quickest way and easiest way for me to include fitness into my diet and my everyday life. So the setup was nice and smooth. I did have some Wi-Fi problems, but that's on my end. And they did ship it in 3 different stages. So the screen came first, then the bike, and then the last cord that you can use to hook up to your laptop or whatever it is that you want to hook up. It is also compatible with YouTube and the Peloton app, which is so amazing because each app has something different to offer, which is really great, and it allows you to go more into indoor cycling. My favorite thing about this bike is, of course, the screen. You can turn the screen whichever way you want to, and because I'm constantly moving this thing and it's also really light, it works really well for me to do yoga because they do offer yoga classes, and when I have it in tight spaces I'm able to lay my mat somewhere else and still see the screen. But be sure to check out the description. Thank you so much to Yesoul. They were kind enough to offer a $100 off discount code, and it will be in my description. And yeah, let's get cleaning. Okay, so we are jumping right back into this decluttering and organizing. I know last video I did this room also, but this time we are going more in depth into this room. I was able to move the beds out, vacuum underneath it, get it all, wiped down, handprints, dark marks, whatever. And in that intro a little bit before, I showed you guys what was going on in this room and what we're doing with the beds at this point. While you fumble the best you ever had. As I am doing this decluttering series, or just decluttering in my home in general, I am noticing that I will do a room one day and then I won't come back to cleaning anything else for like a few days. So I am in the process of creating a checklist for myself and just simplifying it because sometimes I do overthink it. Whenever I do get finished with that, I will gladly share the checklist and the rundown of how I am cleaning my home and how I am donating, organizing, and just getting rid of some of the things that we have accumulated in the last 4 years of being here. But it's too late, I gave my love away. This entire video is pretty much me cleaning this room more detailed and cleaning the hallway. I show you guys the behind the scenes of me cleaning and really deep cleaning this room and where I put everything that was removed from here. Because I had came in here the week prior or a few days prior, it gave me a lot more space and room to get behind the beds and just get around in areas I would usually never do so. But the only thing I was not able to accomplish in this room is cleaning the baseboards, and that is always the hardest for me because it is a lot of like beds in here, and I would have to remove the beds to do so. So I am going to do that in an upcoming video. It's just that in this video, that is like the only thing I was not really able to tackle.
Had it all, but you pushed me right into his arms. You wanted to break, I wanted to stay. Look what you made me give my love.
By me pulling out this bed, it kind of sparked the conversation for the dinner time talk, because I found so many things that don't belong up here underneath this bed. Like, the boys are not allowed to eat up here, but yet and still I found so much candy that was snuck into this room. And then the stains on the mattress, I have a similar one on my bed, but it came from a tea spill, so that just lets me know that there's a spill, like someone spilled something. And then behind the bed, it was also some stains and spills behind there also. So I know that I now have to come in and do this more often, even though little man was not really allowing me to do so, and he wanted to help. So okay, so now that we got underneath the bed all cleaned up and vacuumed, this is everything we found underneath there. I'm just going to separate and organize what needs to go where and get it to their locations. In my home, I own Shark vacuums. I have the Shark Apex Uplight, and I also have this cordless Shark vacuum. I love them both, except this one, maybe because it's cordless, it just doesn't have as much power, which is to be expected. But sometimes I do wish that it had a little bit more power. I did get another vacuum for Christmas, which is by a different brand. I'm currently testing it out and I am loving it, so I can't wait to share with you guys what it is, because it is a lot cheaper than this one, and hopefully it keeps up with the same suction power and what it's given right now. We never really use these drawers underneath the bed, but I did find some clothes that belong to my mom and my niece and my sister in their linen closet up here, so I decided to just fold them up, vacuum this drawer out, and get it put in there so that way whenever she comes, that she'll know where her stuff is, because she does sleep in this bottom bed here. And also that way they're not just being thrown around the linen closet. And in this drawer, we're just going to put all the boys' learning books and things that have to do with education.
You were beautiful, just like a flower.
Because of the nature of this room, and it is the home to a bunch of boys, I always dread cleaning this room, but I find what helps me is opening up the windows and just letting it air out a little bit. Even though we do struggle with having little geckos and little lizards in my home, I still find that this is like the easiest way for me to get anything done in this room. So now that we're all done in here and we got a nice big thank you when the boys came home from school, we can move on to the hallway and the aftermath of everything we've done in here.
Never been this close to heaven. I don't know if this is real or fantasy, or somewhere in between, or somewhere in between. Oh yeah. You could fall asleep for 100 hours and I wouldn't miss a thing. I would keep you safe while you were dreaming. You could scream and shout, cry 1,000 tears, and I wouldn't let fear win. What you feel, I feel. Together we're healing. I don't care that seasons change, 'cause darling, I'll stay right here with you. Every night and every day, 'cause darling, there's nothing in this world I'd rather do. Never been this close to heaven. Never felt something just like this ecstasy. Never been this close to heaven. Where you been and where you hiding? I know you're lying. Don't you try it, no. You really shouldn't play with fire. Put it out with water, but now you're drowning. There's been a whole lot of trying, whole lot of crying, whole lot of telling me I should be dying to be like you, but I don't wanna be like you. There's been a whole lot of trying, whole lot of crying, whole lot of telling me I should be dying to be like you, but I don't wanna be like you. 'Cause I could do better. I could do better. I could do better than that. I should be dying to be like you. I don't wanna be like you. It's been a whole lot of trying, a whole lot of crying, a lot of telling me I should be dying to be like you.
Okay, so this is the finished product of this room. I was able to completely clean this bed, behind it, underneath it, and put some sheets on it. Over here in the book area, I got this all tidied up, and all the books are away for the most part. So this is what it looks like over here. And this is the honest aftermath of cleaning that room. Everything is in piles, so garbage, too small, dirty, toys, mine, and then I have to sort this stuff. These are dirty. These are the dirty sheets and stuff that was on the bed, and then I gotta go through this stuff here.
Soften up the mess, drop it in the water, let the daughter find an image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe.
He completely muscled through this cleaning. I don't know what it was, but that coffee that you seen in the beginning of the video, that is as far as I got with drinking it. It just made me feel terrible, and once I finished cleaning this, I was literally like bedridden because I don't know what was wrong with me, but my stomach was hurting. It just felt so, I just felt so bad for like the next 2 or 3 days. And yeah, so that was the last time I ever went to that store to buy me a coffee, because as much as I loved it for the last few years of my life, it just does not serve me in this moment. That is what this journey is all about for me. It's being content with what I have, and I have a lovely Keurig in my kitchen, so that just means I need to stick to making what works for me at home, and it also saves me a few coins.
Fly about the valley in the fire. Train her feet for running. Show her every door and how the windows let the sun in. Copy out the key and tell her this is for becoming. Even in the fever, baby, cry and get to running. And tell her that you better get your bootstraps up. You're with the army. Ready when the truth act up, nothing can harm me. Yelling from the roof I touch, put up a guard and count to 10. Lion's den, speaking with the higher pen. Can't be touched by fire then. Fast forward to the grown things now. I'm working on them soul things now. Forgiving all your old ways, but it's harder on the cold days. Cold days. Never been a product of a flawless environment. Never acted like I'm higher than you.
I'm definitely that person that finds things when she's cleaning and she will put them on. So I can't even count how many times I've watched a video of mine and I'm wearing something like my husband's slippers, or I end up with a pocket full of money, garbage, you know, different things like toys. I don't know what it is, but I will literally find something, put it in my pocket, or I would put shoes on that don't even belong to me. If I'm not the only one that does that, please let me know in the comments, because I don't know. Okay, so this video is coming to an end, and I want to thank you guys for watching me clean or cleaning with me. Also, thank you so much to Yesoul for sponsoring today's video. Make sure you guys check out the description and get that discount code, because for 2024 we are getting right mentally, physically, and emotionally. So also, we are writing the vision and making it plain. So make sure you guys are making your 2024 New Year's resolutions and actually sticking to them, because we are not missing out on anything that God has to offer us for 2024. So make sure you leave me a brown heart in the comment, and I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Bye.